I'm back, y'all, and today I think I'm gonna show y'all my last Ninja Warrior submission video, which would have been, this was going into season 10. So yeah, I talk about my training. I show a little bit of my training. I used to train with the training mask, you know, restrict breathing. I always made training harder than what the actual course entitled you to do. So that's one tip. I always made the training harder than what you need. So yeah, I talked about training. I showed that. I showed the previous clips of the run from last season, was season 9. And what I've been doing, like how I felt, and also me training one of my friends and co-workers, and then also mentioning Myasthenia Gravis. So yeah, just have a look. Take a look. Check it out. So, after waiting 2 weeks in line as a walker in this past season, I gotta say that the odds were against me to run. But somehow the ninja gods shined a light on me and off I went.
Oh, nice pace here, show that athleticism.
Even though Rolling Thunder gave me a challenge and took me for a spin, I still managed to make it in the top 30.
Go for it! So close! Royal Eason looked like he was going to be the first to beat Rolling Thunder.
However, in city finals, I cleared the warp wall with no problem. Then, those giant cubes got the best of me, but not without a fight.
It's the giant cubes. They're more like Rubik's Cubes because our ninjas can't figure them out. Miami line cook Royal Eason battled for almost a minute until he too ran out of gas. And he's losing real estate. Oh, splashes down.
Now, after the Daytona City Finals, I went right back into training as I felt as if I were only at 50% of my full potential. And while doing so, I had my friend and coworker Frank join me to help him along with his fitness goals.
1, 2.
Get it, son!
But you feel the heat. Be real with me. Keep it 100. Just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope won't sleep.
Even with all the training I do, my body still fights itself, dealing with Myasthenia Gravis, which is an autoimmune disease that causes me muscle weakness, fatigue, and double vision. I'm Royalty Eason from Miami, Florida, and I'm gonna be the next American Ninja Warrior. So, this was the actual last time I really mentioned the autoimmune disease Myasthenia Gravis, and that it causes muscle weakness, fatigue, double vision, all that stuff, blah blah blah, in my submission video. So this was going into the season 10 for Ninja Warrior, and that was literally the last time I talked about it. And I felt like if it wasn't, by the way, I did not get the call. I did not get the call, so apparently showing your awesome training and what you've been through and you're helping other people, that's not good enough to get the call for the show. Fun fact, I was always a walk-on for Ninja Warrior, waiting up to like 3 weeks going into season 10, so yeah, that was fun. But anyway, that was the last time I really talked about Myasthenia Gravis. And I'm like, you know what? In my head, like, I didn't really tell nobody this, but in my head, I'm like, if it's not even good enough to get me on like my favorite show and do what I'm passionate about, I was like, man, fuck this. Like, I'm not even gonna mention it ever. I'm just gonna live my life and do whatever I gotta do in my life and not even discuss this. And this is like, what? And how long ago? That was like 2018. And here we are, 2025, so that was a good like 7-8 years. And here we are, so I'm just mentioning it, like, and I've already competed in Ninja Warrior, ran multiple marathons, competed on multiple Spartan races, multiple trifecta Spartan weekends, ran my own 24-hour challenge, all with Myasthenia Gravis, which causes muscle weakness and fatigue. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going back, and I'm actually focusing on, cause I was just chatting up with my mentor and stuff, and he was like, you know what? You have a story that you're not even using. You can be using that story to help other people. And I'm like, you know what? That actually makes sense. So now I'm tapping into myself, my inner self that I just buried along my many medals and many adventures. So I'm now gonna bring that out into stories and into ebooks and stuff, and I'm gonna share with other people, you know. So that's what that is. That was my last submission video for American Ninja Warrior. That was for season 10. So yeah, hope y'all liked it. Stay tuned for more. Let's go.